don't know how this is going to play out, but the schools and colleges have been shut, and it's impacting the children. And rallies have been organized, and people have been out on the street. It has impacted the life in the entire state. The visuals show that the people are out, and it has really become a big issue. Chief Minister has met the delegation, but the fact is, can they really process it? Let me go across to Mercy Khongsai, who joins me, and Group Captain Nandakumar is also with me on this. Thank you, both of you. Very quickly, without wasting any time. Mercy, last time we spoke, you said that it is an issue, but not the issue. But I think it seems to be becoming the issue today.
Yes, Kartikeya, it has become a huge issue and a sensation. And going to across a lot of media reports and social medias, a lot of allegations on, community base. Definitely, it has become a sensational issue as of now.
But Mr. Sharma, why has it become so important in Manipur? Do you think that this is really a legitimate demand?
Kartikeya, I would say it is a legitimate demand. And the Manipur has been in crisis for more than last 3 years. And the people are thinking that if census are conducted at this juncture without NRC, they think that the figures, the numbers of the total population, including those people are assuming that a lot of illegal immigrants are there, they also will be included as a part of census, and automatically it will become a basis for them becoming a citizen of India. This is the basis. That's why people are protesting, saying that NRC, that identification of the citizens should be first, then only the counting of the population should be done. This is very legitimate, and I think it is very logical considering the crisis for happening for last more than 3 years.
Mr. Sharma, how does one assess very quickly before the census, both of them have timelines, that these people are outsiders? You see, we have to understand during the SIR process, a lot of people have been kept outside the list. Now there are crores of people who are outside the list. So the question that should have been asked is, who are these people? And that's not being debated. If you look at the people who are outside, who have not been able to vote, but then who are they?
Yeah, but Kartikeya, see, both will have pros and cons, but the people's sentiments you must know, because of emotions and the people's sentiment, the crisis has been ongoing more than 3 years and it's continuing. So in this juncture, it is very important by the government, even if they want to conduct a census, they must clarify their intention that though, of course, NRC also requires counting of the population, and the census also requires counting of the population. Only difference is one becomes, and in NRC, only the citizens are counted. So there is a requirement of basis for counting the population. However, public do not know the differentiation, and also government is not saying that we are going to count them, and it will not be a basis for becoming a citizenship by default. If such messages are conveyed, the people should not have any problem. And secondly, the Assembly of the Manipur has taken a decision that NRC will be done, and this was reinforced or ratified in 2024 too. And this has been a burning issue for the last 6 months, more than 6 months. Delimitation and NRC is a big issue in Manipur before the census. So people have the apprehension, and it is very logical. Even the educated people and the well-known researchers, they also will agree that they are in fact in support of the public, saying that NRC must be conducted as government promised. NRC, then population counting should be a logical step, Kartikeya.
Okay, Mercy, do you think that the cookie organizations will agree to this?
Well, Kartikeya, so we are not opposed to any legal mechanism that should be exercised in determining citizenships or, in fact, counting of population. So far, you might have not come across any cookie civil organization opposing to NRC or opposing this very agitation that is going on, wherein people are demanding that NRC should be done before census 2027. So we are not at all opposing this NRC demand, any legitimate Indian citizen need not oppose, a legal mechanism to be implemented by the government of India. But yes, there is definitely. I agree to our previous speaker. There is apprehension from the people that led to this kind of agitation. At the meantime, our concern for from cookie CSOs is that there is another issue in related to this census and the delimitation and also NRC, which cannot be ignored. There is the exclusion of rightful Indian citizens in the due process, as we are aware of the situation, prevailing situation in Manipur, and especially if we talk about the internally displaced people, it's going to be a huge issue again. But again, I would say that the cookie CSOs or the cookie population as such, we are not, opposed to NRC.
Okay, I think that's a very important point, Nand Kumar. Internally displaced people. I think that's a. Is there a mechanism in place to find out, because most of them or majority of them will fall short of documents?
Kartike, there may be some problem, but it will not be a big problem because IDPs, they are already identified and the helps are given by the government and the local CSOs and the public. So they are already identified, counted, and that their antecedents are already established. So it will not be a problem for the NRC as well as the census for IDPs.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
they may not be able to produce the documents.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I thank both of you for joining me and putting your perspective. I hope the net effect of this protest is that it does not lead into more violence, and to my viewers that this was on point 2. But let's come to on point 3 straight away, because on point 3 is about H1N1. H1N1 is on rise in NCR, and the Health Minister held a meeting, JP Nadda, with Delhi Health Minister Dr. Pankaj Kumar and senior officials. The centre reviewed influenza surveillance testing, hospital beds, ICU capacity and availability of essential medicines. Government is keeping a close watch, but the rise in the cases comes at a time when the Delhi and the several other parts of the country are seeing an increase in respiratory infections during monsoons. Doctors say humid and fluctuating weather conditions can favour the spread of respiratory infections, particularly in crowded indoor spaces. Hospitals are already reporting H1N1 cases, with doctors observing an increase in infections in August compared with July. H1N1 can initially look like a common cold or